If you're more often used to ZTE putting out some more mid-range devices, then you might be pleasantly surprised with this, the ZTE Star 2. In design, the first thing that struck us about the Star 2 was its very accessible size. 5 inches is what you get in this LCD screen at 1080p resolution with the standard 441 pixels per inch, which provides a very nice display experience and all the sharpness that you would need. The colors coming through from the screen were very adequate, and we found that this phone had a pretty attractive front. But when you're looking at the front and the back panels, you do have Corning Gorilla Glass 3 covering this entire display. That is all put together with a nice plastic chassis with a rounded look on the top and bottom. Overall, it was one of the most comfortable phones that we've used thus far here at CES 2015, and we found that handling on it was definitely better than any of its bigger rivals, but definitely its design helps with its ergonomics. As we go through the specifications, you find the Snapdragon 801 is what powers this, along with 2 GB of RAM, but 16 GB of onboard storage is available with a micro SD card slot that is expandable up to 64 GB. The battery here is a 2300 mAh unit that, for a device of about this size, should be able to make this phone last for quite a while, at least a full day's work. We did find the camera experience to be quite robust as well, as what you get here is a 13 megapixel rear camera with an f2.0 aperture, and on the front you get 5 megapixels, so that self-portrait game is going to be stepped up a little bit. It is also an 88-degree ultra wide angle lens at a f2.2 aperture, which will allow you to get some pretty good selfies with the Star 2. But in the interface, as you can see here, I actually had the best time finding the manual controls on here, which allow you to do everything from pinpoint the focus area, but also pinpoint your exposure and be able to even manually adjust the focus, which I thought was a very nice touch. The Star 2's camera is actually quite a robust experience, and I was very pleased with it, and I'm looking forward to putting it through its paces when I get my full review unit. But the hardware side of things is highlighted by the always-on voice recognition service, the Smart Voice, which uses an innovative direct call, voice activation, voice control. Basically, what you will be able to do here with the ZTE Star 2 is, even when you are not online, be able to go through a very vast number of magic words that will allow you to control the phone just by using your voice. We got demonstrations of this particular feature with a number of different commands, and they all seemed pretty accurate. As you can see in this clip, the ZTE user interface really does a good job of evoking the screen up front, but you will also see that it's a little bit unique compared to general Android experiences. For one thing, you're not really going to be getting an app drawer here, but most of the elements running around on the ZTE Star 2 were very easy to navigate, and as long as you have some organization available via folders and whatnot, you should be able to keep things pretty clean on here. Obviously, we don't put it past ZTE to create premium devices, and the Star 2 might come as a bit of a surprise for anybody who is used to their more mid-range offerings, but the Star 2 does not squelch on the price point in order for you to get a great experience with this premium smartphone that has a very comfortable design. The price point of the ZTE Star 2 comes in at around $399, and it should be available within the coming months. We will see what we can do about getting a full review unit, and I will get you not only a camera shootout, but the full review, so make sure you stay tuned for that and more from AndroidAuthority.com as we are out here at CES 2015 in Las Vegas. Make sure you stay tuned and subscribe so you can remember to get to all of our wonderful coverage.